Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Are you dreaming of standing in front of the Great Pyramids, sailing down the Nile, or exploring the vibrant markets of Cairo? Well, you're in the right place. Today I'm going to walk you through the entire process of applying for an Egyptian tourist visa, step by step. We'll cover everything from figuring out which visa you need to filling out the application and getting that stamp in your passport. It might seem a little intimidating at first, but I promise, with a little guidance, it's totally manageable. So grab a notebook and let's get you one step closer to your dream Egyptian adventure. First things first, let's talk about the different types of tourist visas available. The most common options for travelers are the visa on arrival and the e-visa. Your eligibility for these depends on your nationality. For many nationalities, including those from the US, UK, Canada, Australia, and the entire European Union, you can get a visa on arrival. This is super convenient. You simply land at any major Egyptian airport like Cairo, Luxor, or Hurghada, head to the bank kiosk before you get to immigration, pay the fee, and they'll give you a sticker to put in your passport. Easy as that. However, my personal recommendation, and what I think is the smoothest option, is to get an e-visa in advance. Why? Because it saves you time at the airport. You can skip the queue for the visa sticker and head straight to the immigration line. Plus, it gives you peace of mind knowing your visa is already approved before you even leave home. The e-visa is available to a wide range of nationalities, and you can easily check if you're eligible on the official Egypt e-visa portal. I'll be sure to put a link to that official website in the description below so you can check your specific country. So let's dive into the e-visa application process. It's all done online, which is fantastic. The first step is to gather your documents. You don't need a huge pile of paperwork, but you do need a few key things. You'll need a scanned copy of your passport's information page. Make sure your passport is valid for at least 6 months from your planned arrival date in Egypt. This is a standard rule for most international travel. So always double check your passport's expiration date. You'll also need a digital passport style photo of yourself against a white background. And finally, you'll need a credit or debit card to pay the application fee online. Once you have your documents ready, it's time to head to the official Egypt e-visa portal. And I want to stress the word official. There are many third-party websites out there that will charge you extra fees to do this for you. Save your money and use the official government site. Again, the link is in the description. The website is pretty straightforward. You'll start by creating an account with your email address and a password. Make sure you use an email that you check regularly, as this is where they will send all communications, including your approved visa. After creating your account, you'll start a new application. The form will ask for your personal details exactly as they appear in your passport: your full name, date of birth, nationality, and passport number. It's super important to be meticulous here. Double check and even triple check every single entry for typos. A simple mistake in your name or passport number could lead to your application being rejected or causing problems when you arrive in Egypt. You'll also need to provide your travel information, including your intended arrival and departure dates and the address of where you'll be staying in Egypt. For this, you can just use the name and address of your first hotel. If you're on a tour, you can use the details provided by your tour company. Next, you will be prompted to upload the documents we talked about earlier: your passport scan and your digital photo. The website will have specific requirements for the file size and format, so pay close attention to those instructions to make sure your uploads are accepted. Once everything is uploaded, you'll proceed to the payment page. As of my last check, a single entry tourist visa costs $25 and a multiple entry visa costs $60. The single entry is valid for a 30-day stay within a 3-month period, which is perfect for most tourists. The multiple entry is for those who might be popping in and out of Egypt during their travels. Payment is made securely online with a Visa or MasterCard. After you've submitted your application and payment, the waiting game begins. The official processing time is usually around 3 to 7 business days. However, I always recommend applying at least 2 weeks before your trip, just to be safe. You don't want any last-minute stress. You'll receive an email notification once your application has been processed. If it's approved, the email will contain a link to download your e-visa. It will be a PDF document. You absolutely must print this document out. Don't just rely on having it on your phone. You need a physical copy to present to the airline at check-in and to the immigration officer upon arrival in Egypt. So to recap the e-visa process: check your eligibility, gather your documents, passport scan and photo, go to the official government portal, fill out the application carefully, upload your documents, pay the fee, and then wait for the approval email. Once you get it, print your e-visa and you're good to go. Keep that printed copy with your passport at all times during your travel. When you arrive in Egypt, you'll present your passport and the printed visa at the immigration counter, and the officer will stamp you into the country. Now, what if you are from a country that isn't eligible for the visa on arrival or the e-visa? In that case, you will need to apply for a visa in advance through the nearest Egyptian embassy or consulate in your country of residence. This process is a bit more involved and takes longer, so you will need to plan well ahead of your trip. IED recommends starting the process at least 1 to 2 months before you plan to travel. For an embassy application, you'll typically need to download the visa application form from the embassy's website, fill it out and submit it along with several supporting documents. These usually include your original passport, 2 recent passport-sized photos, a copy of your flight itinerary, hotel reservations, and sometimes a letter from your employer or proof of funds. The exact requirements can vary from one embassy to another, so it is crucial to check the specific website of the Egyptian embassy or consulate you will be applying to. You'll also have to pay a visa fee, which is usually done via a money order or cashier's check. You may need to mail your application and passport or make an appointment to submit them in person. Because you'll be sending your actual passport, make sure to use a secure, trackable mailing service. And that's pretty much it. Whether you choose the super easy visa on arrival, the convenient visa, or the traditional embassy route, getting your Egyptian visa is a straightforward process as long as you're prepared. My top tip is to always opt for the e-visa if you're eligible. It just makes the arrival process so much smoother and less stressful. Imagine stepping off the plane, bypassing a long line, and heading straight to start your incredible Egyptian journey. It's definitely worth the small amount of effort to apply online beforehand. I hope this detailed walkthrough has been helpful and makes you feel more confident about planning your trip. Egypt is an absolutely magical country with a history that will blow your mind and people who are incredibly warm and welcoming. Getting the visa is just the first small step to an unforgettable adventure. If you have any questions at all, please drop them in the comments below. I do my best to read and answer as many as I can. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more travel tips and guides. Happy travels, and I'll see you in the next video.